Is it the masterpiece in filmmaking they claim it is? Will you feel like you're riding the giant sandworms of Arrakis? My Dune Part 2 review's coming right at you, so stick around. Yeah! What's going on, fellow den dwellers? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Scott. This is the Movie Den. Before I get into today's video, though, I want to thank my returning viewers for coming back. I appreciate you every time. Now, if you're new to the channel, I'm on the road to 200 subscriptions. Baby steps for me. I'm just doing what I love. So help a little guy out. Hit that subscribe button down below, and hopefully you'll be a part of my journey. So Dune Part 1 was released during the height of the pandemic. It was released day and date with HBO Max. But it was a definitely visually stunning and immersive film into the world of Frank Herbert's iconic novel. Now, I will admit that I have not read any of the Dune novels, but after seeing this, I plan on picking the first two books up, Dune and Dune Messiah, because we all know that Denis Villeneuve has interest in doing Dune Messiah and completing this Dune trilogy. Villeneuve took his time meticulously crafting the world of Dune so that he could draw us in with its richly realized environments and complex characters. From the dunes of Arrakis to the halls of the Atreides palace, every aspect of the film's world building feels authentic and immersive, and it made me feel like I was truly a part of this epic universe. Now, the same can be said about Dune Part 2, and I absolutely, undeniably fucking love this movie. I was definitely blown away by every aspect of this film, from the continuing story, the visuals, the cast, cinematography. I could go on and on. So here's what I think. As a longtime fan of science fiction, watching Dune Part 2 was akin to experiencing the awe and wonder of watching Star Wars in the theater for the first time. Denis Villeneuve's visionary direction, mixed with an outstanding cast, killer visuals, and great attention to detail, created a theater experience that is not only better than Part 1, but also sets a new technological standard for sci-fi films and filmmaking in general. The visuals are nothing short of photorealistic and phenomenal. The landscapes of Arrakis' dunes, to the holy shit emergence of these giant-ass sandworms. Every frame is expertly crafted so that it immerses you in this rich environment, this complex world that was created by Frank Herbert. The attention to detail in the sets, the costumes, the visual effects, some of the best I've ever seen on film. The huge cast all deliver exceptional performances. Each actor breathes life into their characters. They all had depth, and they were all believable and served a great purpose within the story. Timothée Chalamet's portrayal of Paul Atreides is nothing short of mesmerizing. He captures the journey of this reluctant hero into this prophetic figure. Austin Butler shines as a formidable warrior, Fade Routha, while Zendaya brings a captivating performance. She's a big part of Paul's journey in this film, and also his love interest. Stellan Skarsgård's portrayal of the villainous Baron Vladimir Harkonnen is chillingly effective. However, I did like him better in Part 1. And I do love that Dave Bautista got a bigger role with his Raban. He has more to do with in this film. I enjoyed his character. But every character is fully well written and intricately developed. It makes their interactions with each other and the conflicts around them all the more believable and compelling. The story of Dune Part 2 is very well written. We have Paul and his mother, Lady Jessica, played by the wonderful and talented Rebecca Ferguson. They're continuing their journey with the Fremen at the beginning of the film. It takes place right after the last film. They're on their way to the sieges of Arrakis. And we focus on Paul's journey to avenge his father's death and fulfill his prophecy of taking up his role and becoming the Muad'Dib. It weaves together themes of power, revenge, and destiny with masterful precision. Every line of dialogue is imbued with meaning, driving the story forward with a sense of urgency and purpose. The cinematography by Greg Fraser is, and I say this a lot, nothing short of breathtaking. Each shot is meticulously composed and maximized so we get the visual impact of the story. From the sweeping vistas, you know, you got this giant planet of nothing but sand dunes, but I mean, every frame is a work of art in its own right. The use of color, texture, composition, it all draws you further into this world and allows you to experience it as if you were there. I felt like I was there. Hans Zimmer's score is a masterpiece in its own right. It expands upon the themes and motifs that he established in the first film, but in this film they have greater meaning, from the dark melodies that underscored the moments of quiet introspect to the heart-pumping rhythms of the action. Zimmer's music it elevates every scene that accompanies it. The action and fight scenes are badass with fast-paced choreography and intensity that kept me sitting forward in my seat. The showdown between Paul Atreides and Fade Rautha near the end of the film in particular is a standout moment. It showcases some amazing choreography and skill, but each action sequence is a thrill to watch, serves its purpose from start to finish. There are only two negatives I have with this film. One, it does lull a little bit in the middle of the film. This is where we get the introduction to Austin Butler's Fade, who has this awesome arena fight, and the way they do this on the outside of their planet, you know, the sun drowns out all light, so it's in black and white. They go inside, it shifts to color. Great stuff. But anyways, the arena fight on his birthday is amazing. And they give us a little more time with Christopher Walken's Emperor and Florence Pugh's Princess. Little things like that. Little bit, but it picks back up in the third act. The second regret I have, I should have seen this on a fucking IMAX. This movie is meant to be seen on the biggest screen possible with the best sound system you can find. Is Dune Part 2 the best movie ever made? No. But it is the best I have seen in a very, very long time. It definitely is a groundbreaking achievement in science fiction filmmaking. Denis Villeneuve's visionary direction mixed with outstanding performances, beautiful visuals, and a complex and compelling story. It most definitely cements itself as a modern classic, and not to mention a killer $82.5 million domestic weekend opening. I predicted 75 to 85 million. I'm 1-1 for my predictions. Well, that's it for my review of Dune Part 2. Have you guys had the chance to see the sci-fi masterpiece? If you did you like it as much as I did? Let me know in the comments section below. Returning viewers, thank you again. New to the channel, help a little guy out. Don't forget to hit subscribe if you like today's video. Don't be afraid to like and share with your film buddies. I got a top 10 video coming up soon, guys. Be on the lookout for that. Guys, again, I'm Scott. This has been The Movie Den. Until next time, what say you? Yeah!